in this video, I want to explain what is Solana Keypair and 5 things to know about Keypairs in Solana CLI. So I will break things down for you in this video. Welcome, dear friend. I'm Solomon Foske, founder of dProgramming University, a free Web3 development education platform. Please note our content are for education purpose only, not financial, trading, investment, programming or development advice into any of the platform discussed. Always do your own research. And please, we may get sponsorship, partnership, token or whatever form during, before or after creating this content, but we try as much as possible to remain unbiased and make it educative. If that agreed on, let's get right into this content. Like I said, we will be looking at Keypair. So let's first take it one by one. Let's look at Solana Keypair. What was it about, and why is it so important to a Solana developer, and then about 5 things you need to have idea about it, using it in Solana CLI. So a key pair in Solana is a pair of a public key and a secret key that's used to access Solana network account. So in Solana, blockchain, you usually have, say this is your Solana blockchain, you usually have like different accounts which I've talked about, but now we are just talking about your wallet. If you have your wallet here, the two, so this one is your public key, pub key. Then this is your private key. Now the two work hand in hand, and you know that this is like the public part, and this is what really give you authority to change and do anything. And anyone that have access to this, anyone can have access to this, but anyone without being able to, they can send fund, but they can't remove the fund or use it to deploy Solana program. But anyone that have access to this, whichever private key, public key that private key is, they also have control over this as well. So they will also gain control over this as well. But having access here does not like automatically give you a kind of control to this. So now a Keypair is now like a form of wallet, of saving your wallet. We've also learned about different types of wallets. So on what is called file wallets. So what file wallet means is this is a type of a crypto wallet or like desktop wallet that can be inside your hard drive, and usually just like in form of a file, and it makes it super easier for you as developer to easily sign transaction. When you are building Solana program and things like that, you want to sign some transaction and things like that, you can easily use it. Then you can as well use the Solana CLI easily, using that to sign, for example, is to sign it at any point in time. So now that you understand what it does, what are some of the things you need to know about it? First, how is it being generated? For you to generate it, you need to have your Solana CLI installed, and if you run this Solana version -- version, you will confirm. If there's error, you can watch my video to install it, then you want to create a new one. If you are creating it, there is a command to use, which is Solana keygen new. But we also need to try to specify where do we need the wallet to be created on, and you will understand why that is important. If I do Solana config get, so this the current Keypair wallet, the wallet that have both the private key and the public key, and makes it easy for me to sign transaction. So you can see it now. And that's why most time when you are using your CLI, it doesn't continue to ask you sign this, sign that, sign this, sign that, because once it accesses this already like help create that signature and things like that. So that's the normal. If you want to create it, you have to use the Solana keygen new. Then you want to state where you want to do it there. Let's just put this. This won't work anyway. And Solana keygen new. Okay, sorry. If I want it to output, I need the flag to tell it out file. So that file, this is where I want it to be generated, but it won't work actually because refusing to override, because I already have a wallet here. If I do Solana address and then Solana balance, you can see that I already have an address at this. So it's telling me if I want to create a new one to override it by force, I have to include this flag. So I'm not doing that. I'm just showing you that is how you have it. Then the second one thing about it, or let's say the third, we've talked about okay, what is Keypair? Then first of the five is like how do you generate it, which you've seen. Then Keypair storage, how is it being stored? It's stored usually in default, it's stored at whatever your file directory for your system. This one is unique to your own PC, so you won't see it like this. It depends on whatever type of OS and things like that, and name of your PC and things you are using. So like this now, you see it config / Solana. So it's usually stored in that /config / Solana. Then whatever the name .json can be, ID3, my wallet, you call it anything, you are free to call it, but by default it's usually save here. So one is Keypair generation, which we have seen. The second one is Keypair storage, which you have seen how and where it's usually saved inside this. If you do Solana config get and then you check the Keypair parts, that's where you know which. So in case you forget at times, like, oh, where is this thing located? This is how to get it. Once you run Solana config get, then look for Keypair. It will point you to where you have your keygen stored in. So the third one is Keypair use. So your Keypair, usually you use it to sign and verify your signatures. You know, you sign transaction. If you are using your normal wallet, it always prompts you sign this, sign that. If you are developing, you don't want to be having that kind of up and down, sign here, sign there. So you just have all this already in one place. That's why it's Keypair. Remember, Keypair means the pair. These two. That's what the Keypair is, which is the public key, which is your normal Solana wallet address, and then the private key that give you control over it, while that cannot control your wallet. So this helps you to make the signing the transaction easier, because you now have a kind of a file wallet that has both access to both, so it can sign as you and do a lot of things like that. Then if we look at Keypair types, so the Keypair types will depend on the type of wallet you are using. Like I said, in Solana CLI, you usually use the file wallet, or which can be like desktop wallet, because it's on your PC, is in the hard drive of your PC like a file. So it depends on this. That's how something will be saved as well. If you are using this maybe in a remote server as well, all those things will determine how it will be saved for security. Remember, anyone that gain access to it may have undue advantage to. So if then we have the last one for the Keypair display, which to display the address of the Keypair, like I told you. For example, here now, if you are using, now if you just say if that Keypair is set as default, which is here, whatever is here is also the default Keypair. That's the private key and the public key. Then it's able to show you the public key here. This is the public key and the balance of it and what you call your Solana wallet. So if you want to display the public key, you use Solana address. And then if you want to check or use it, for example, in a transfer or something like that, then you just refer to it like this, and then you won't need to like start copying the address, like this address or private key, to sign anything. Just reference this. Like for example, if we want to do a transfer, we just have something like this. So this Solana transfer from who? The wallet, it will pick the public key. Then the wallet you want to transfer to, the amount, then normal flag to enforce allow, even if the wallet you are sending to doesn't have fund, or else it will be rejected. Then the URL is done on DevNet. Then the fee payer also should be the same. So you know that normally, you can see it now. So normally if you are doing this, you will have a pop-up in your wallet that will say sign it, because you are the fee payer. But since you are using a Keypair, it has both the key, private key, remember, and the public key. So once it sees this, it will sign it for you. Remember this third things to know about it is, it will sign the transaction for you, and off you go. You can do your withdraw transfer from your Solana CLI. So what are those things you know about Keypair or miss out that, or you got question, ask in the comment. And if you like to keep on what I'm doing and creating helpful developer content for developers, please use the donate link in the description to support what I'm doing. And at the same time, like, share, subscribe, tap notification bell, and let me hear your experience, or if you have anything I've missed in this, like those 5 things I feel you should know about Keypair on Solana. So if I miss, you can let me know as well in the comment below. I remain Solomon Foske. Keep the program straight and alive, and please always do good to humanity and nature with your Web3 and programming skill, and not evil, to make the world and universe a better place for us all. See you in next video. Peace.